good.
So, triple threat title match. There's another doozy. You had Bell Biggs.
A doozy.
Bell Biggs defending his championship once again against, how did Gertner pronounce it?
Oh,
Diaz.
Diabetes Leon.
How did he pronounce it?
Diphtheria Leon.
No.
Wait, no, that wasn't it.
Wasn't it Dioscorides?
Mr. Mephistophelies?
Anyway, we had Bell Biggs. You had Leon, and you had Ophelia Payne, who has been feuding with Bell for the better part of a month over this very same championship. And finally, she gets the job done and wins the Triple Threat Championship, but
brings her quest to completion.
But did it really? Let me tell you something. In my opinion, I don't think she got the job done the way she should have gotten the job done, because she kind of relied on the merits of somebody else in order to accomplish this goal. Now, one can say, hey, she did do the job because she is now the BWA Triple Threat Champion. But I'm going to say that George Bad coming down to the ring, beating up Bell Biggs within an inch of his life, sending him to the hospital in critical condition, and Ophelia capitalizing on this is not a way to garner respect for winning a championship.
Okay.
Now, because let's take it back. Let's take it back a couple weeks. All right, when it was Bell Biggs, Ophelia Payne, Tommy Kane, Triple Threat Championship. She opted, rather than try to win this belt when she had the chance, to take Tommy Kane out, to try to break his leg in order to collect a bounty that George Bad himself set against Tommy Kane, just for basically running his mouth like he always does.
Yeah,
He's always sticking his foot in his mouth.
He's a bit of a mouth fucker.
He shouldn't be saying, but nevertheless, she capitalized on that. She became $10,000 richer on that and had no qualms about it, apparently. I mean, she started to have some sort of, I don't know, whatever you want to call it, feelings or, regret or whatever. But she did it. And the following week, who comes out and helps her, whether he meant to do it or not. I'm sure he wasn't thinking, hey, I'm going to go out there and help this chick. No, He was thinking, I'm pissed off at Bell also for running his mouth. I'm going to go and send him a message.
Okay.
He received said message.
Message received.
Correct.
Yeah.
And then Ophelia Payne capitalizes, becomes the Triple Threat Champion.
Okay.
Now, Bell Biggs is out for the foreseeable future. What does this mean for Ophelia Payne as the Triple Threat Champion?
She doesn't have to wrestle Bell Biggs for it for a while anyway.
Well, yeah, there's that.
But here's the thing. I see what you're saying. I see the road that you're walking down.
Right.
My issue with it is this. Not your fault. What are you supposed to do?
Right.
I mean, should she have done some weird Shin Hayabusa thing? And no, stop the match. I can't take the belt this way.
Right.
Fuck that.
Well, I will say this. Her celebration was short-lived, because right after the match, she gets sort of ambushed by the Lords of the Ring.
Fucking karma, dude.
Yeah, sort of ambushed. Chair to the back of the head.
Karma riding a bullet train. That's all I'm saying.
And then a heart punch straight from Honest Joe Reno himself. Now, it was kind of like the opposite of what happened the week before with Tommy Kane. This time it was Ophelia Payne running her mouth.
Oh, yeah.
And this time it was Ophelia Payne that got the comeuppance.
Oh, dude.
Heart punch, so violent, apparently it ruptured an implant.
Dude.
And she had to have them removed.
Okay.
I know this upsets you.
Dude.
I know it does.
Okay. We've already expressed on this show how at least half of us feel about Ophelia Payne and her wonderful, wonderful chest.
Right.
Wonderful, amazing thing. Joe Reno, you heart punched God, basically, is what you may as well have done. Why would you do that? You could have yelled at her.
Are you pleading to one of our biggest fans right now?
I'm just saying. There's resources. Okay?
Right.
Resources. You wouldn't just go set fire to an oil rig.
Right.
You wouldn't go. If you were sick, you wouldn't just go and throw antibiotics in the fucking river.
Right.
There's not a large abundance of perfect tits in the world.
Okay.
And that was a pair. And to just destroy it on a whim because you're mad? Joe Reno, really rethink it.
Who knows what's going to happen? The bottom line is...
However.
Okay, all right.
However.
All right, keep going.
For every dark day, there can be a dawn.
Correct. And what do you think that dawn will be?
You can rebuild them.
Yes,
you can make them better.
Now, one can say that right now, currently, her body's gone through enough trauma because she had to have them removed.
Well, sure, I'm not saying do it today. But can you think about the new grand reopening?
We'll have to see what happens.
If I get to hold the scissors, it's all good.
We'll have to see what happens. But, we did have...
Sure, they might have punched it along and some other stuff, too, but...
We do have a triple threat champion. That is Ophelia Payne. We'll see what she can do with it. Even if there is less of Ophelia to go around and everybody to enjoy. Now we have to move on to another, before we get to the main event of the evening. Well, let's not even talk about that. Let's talk about the Loco Universal title match situation that earlier in the week our new GM Karan would have said, or as Gertner would say, the gangsta GM.
No, we don't say that because
what does that mean?
I mean, what are you implying?
Just because he's black?
Oh, wow! I mean, just put it out there.
But there's not white gangsters.
Evidently not.
Is that what's going on? I don't know. Whatever.
So Al Capone doesn't count.
I get a feeling. Never mind. I'm not going to say anything. All I'm going to say.
Babyface Nelson.
Yeah, there's that kind of gangster.
Frank Gotti.
I don't know. Anyway.
Something, I don't know.
So, Apathy was pulled out of the match because of some, reason, whatever. It happens. Things happen. And he was told that he was going to have a week off. About the logo. Hey, no title defense. No title defense.
Would that be a siesta?
Who knows?
Maybe.
I thought it was a fiesta. No, that's a party. It's a hair salon chain.
Oh, jeez.
Like Great Clips.
Huh.
Fiesta. Fantastic Sam's. Anyway, so...
How do you say Leon's name again? I'm just saying.
Alright. So he was booked in a Universal title match.
We get cocky when we win a match.
he was forced to defend it. And he did end up pulling it out. Who was it that he defended against?
Oh, the
see, we don't even know. We're too busy gloating in our own victory and glory. And we're still...
Jonah Stevens, Apocalypse guy.
The blood Jonah Stevens.
I wasn't even a defender. The dude just come down there and
it was just kind of like whatever.
Slap the El Claw on his face or something.
So, but either way, Loco did come out.
He still got the belt. That's what
he's still the Universal Champion. That's all
he's
that really
doing
matters.
That Loco thing.
Two Loco. That's all that really mattered. But there was an underlying situation going on the whole show before we get to the main event that I want to talk about, and it does involve the man we were talking about before, George Bad,
El Jefe,
and his anger issues. He's always had a short fuse. One could say.
This here Schnoz will attest.
Right. He's always had himself a short fuse. And he was refusing to take a physical examination to clear him to wrestle competitively in the BWA.
Why do you think he was doing that?
Why was he refusing?
What are you hiding?
I don't know. That's the whole thing. But finally he agreed.
What if he had, guys?
He agreed because he was trying to get himself into that Universal title match.
Okay, I was going to say what if he had cramps, but I didn't.
I don't think he has cramps.
I don't want to face anymore. No. I'm just saying.
You're going to get us killed. Pummel's one thing. Ripcord's one thing. George Bad is another. I'm not here. Okay.
Did you hear me say I was going to say, but I didn't? Okay, right. I'm not trying to.
But you did.
Not really.
You said, I was going to say this, but I'm not. But then you said it anyways.
No, I said
either way. All right. Forget it. Here's what's going on. George Bad gets his examination. And then we find out some interesting...
Is he over 40?
Yes.
Did he get his prostate stuff too?
I don't know if that has anything to do...
Well, no, I'm just saying these are important.
It might be important, but I don't think proctology exams are part of the State Athletic Commission guidelines. I'm just saying.
You got to get your nose
calm down. Let me finish
All right,
this.
go ahead.
I'm going to forget everything I had to say because, like I said earlier, we don't have papers here.
Go ahead. Sorry.
George Bad has cancer, ladies and gentlemen.
See, and all of a sudden, the prostate thing wasn't nearly as bad an idea.
This is not something to laugh about. This is very serious. The creator of the BWA as we know it has cancer. And the worst yet, that's not what's killing him. Something else is killing this man. Hold on. Let me finish. Something else, there was all kinds of drugs found in his system. Drugs that George Bad has never taken in his life. And the only person that we can seem to point a finger to is a man who's long gone. And that's Dr. Kogamaru. Every time he comes here, he lasts 2 weeks, but somehow leaves a lasting impression of 6 months because of something he pulled in the 2 weeks he's here. And this time, he is killing George Bad. That's what I'm saying. Because there was something in there. They said that there's something messed up with his DNA. His DNA has been altered. And he has cancer, but the cancer's not killing him. This DNA thing is killing him, and who knows how long it's going to last.
Are you a biochemist?
No, I'm not a biochemist.
So
I'm just asking you to not make light of this situation.
I'm offended by the fact that you automatically assume Dr. K's guilt.
Who else would it be? He was the guy giving the monarchy the juice.
But you don't follow George Bad. George Bad might be on every drug known to man.
When that man tells me he's never done steroids in his life, I believe him. You know why? I value my own life.
Well, see, so it's an intimidation thing as opposed to an actual...
Why would you lie to a guy like me? He doesn't even know me.
Okay, well, maybe not like... Well, because it ain't necessarily the steroids, but evidently something has been put in his body that's breaking him down on a cellular level.